Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And today's video, I want to talk about launching in Nigeria and Ghana for my startup. So for those of you that have been following my journey here on YouTube, my day in a life videos, I have been building a startup, but I haven't really been telling you where I'm building. I haven't been telling you everything about exactly what I'm building. And I wanted to create this video because we just launched 2 weeks ago, a very soft launch, meaning I didn't do a lot of marketing about it. But I want to talk about launching specifically in Ghana and Nigeria because that's where we're launching first. Context, I am actually based right now in cloudy Seattle, which is in Washington State in the United States, for those of you who don't know. I am originally from Namibia, so born and raised in Namibia. And for those of you who don't know, because even people from the continent sometimes don't know where that is, it is in Southwest Africa, so a little bit above South Africa, between South Africa and Angola. That's where I'm originally from. But I've been building this startup here in Seattle. And one thing that you guys don't know is that actually my entire engineering team is based in Nigeria. And I strategically did that. I believe specifically that in the creator economy, the African continent is being ignored. There's a lot of startups that are building for the Western world, but not really for the African creator economy. But more specifically, a lot of creators, especially on the continent, whether they're in Nigeria, Ghana, or Kenya, or anywhere else, they're not getting their dues. They're putting out a lot of content, which is hard work, and they're not getting paid for a lot of that work. And here, creators in the US or the West are getting they're getting a lot of brand deals, they're making a lot of money, they're making careers out of this. And for me, my vision is to help creators, especially nano micro creators, turn their passion into a full-time career. And I'm specifically starting with Nigeria and Ghana, and I hope to expand across the entire continent and even go beyond the continent. Currently, anybody with any audience size can join the platform. So you can have tens of millions of followers and you'll be able to enjoy the platform just as anyone. But I'm specifically targeting nano and micro influencers because I feel like they're not as supported in the creator economy. And many of them don't know how to monetize their audience. They don't have access to tools or cannot afford the tools that they need to be able to monetize their audience because they're not making a lot from content creation. So I wanted to build a software that would be able to be affordable to anyone, anywhere in the world. And I decided specifically to launch it in Nigeria and Ghana. And I want to even do a separate video where I go in detail about why I specifically picked Nigeria and why I specifically picked Ghana. As I've been building this startup, my entire team, as I mentioned, are based in Nigeria. Like, people don't know that. And that was very strategic. And for the first product I built, which was a social media app, that team is based in Kenya. I have been very strategic about working with engineers and designers and professionals on the continent because I believe, since I'm a product of the continent, I know for a fact that without any reasonable doubt that there's incredible talent on the continent. Incredible talent in Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, anywhere on the continent really. And that talent is not being recognized at a global scale. And I want to not only build for Africa, but I want to build for Africa with talent on the continent, right there on the continent. I believe that we can solve our own problems. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm launching and building from the continent. And I'm building specifically for the continent again because it is underserved, it's underappreciated from the creator economy. And I think the creator should be able to build an entire career out of that. One of the main reason why I specifically picked Ghana and Nigeria was because I consume a lot of content from those regions. I'm not going to try and butcher their names on here, but I follow a lot of these creators religiously. Both comedy, both fashion, both cooking, a whole host of creators that I follow. So I consume that content, and I know while consuming that content that a lot of these creators are not being paid what they're worth. And I wanted to change that. So that's why I built Creator. So what exactly is Creator? Creator is a platform that consolidates over 10 tools into one. And it makes it easier for content creators to connect with brands and monetize their audience. My goal is really to make this platform the largest influencer content creator database in the world and make it very easy for brands to find creators and creators to find brands, right? So our minimum viable product right now, what we've done is that we have automated the media kit. Some of you might or might not know, but to get hired by brands, especially brands that are in the West, right? Because a lot of you have audiences that are out here and you're not getting paid for that, or for that potential engagement. A lot of brands, the first thing they want to look at before they hire you as a creator is to look at your media kit. What is a media kit? A media kit is essentially a resume that a creator would give to brands, and the brands will look at that and decide whether to hire you. So what's in the media kit? It normally includes your bio, your topics of interest in terms of the type of content you make. It will have your contact information. It will have your rate card, which is how much you charge for each, let's say, for a 30-second reel on Instagram or for a sponsored video on YouTube, how much you would charge. It would include your past work samples. It would include a whole bunch of other things about you and a lot of data about your audience. Ideally, data that is not publicly available, like your engagement rate, the gender of your audience, etc., the location of your audience. This information helps brands identify, hey, is this a right person to partner with? So let's assume I'm MAC Cosmetics. I want to target women that are in Nigeria between a certain age group. It doesn't make sense for me to then go and hire a male gamer whose total audience is mainly probably men. It just doesn't make sense. I'm better off finding a content creator who makes beauty videos or something like that, and there maybe majority of the audience is female between that age range. So that's the reason why a media kit is very important, because a brand goes in and they look and they're like, okay, this person is the right person to partner with. Oh, and based on their rate card, this fits in my budget. So that's what you need. So that's what we have done, and we have automated it. So within 10 minutes, you as a creator can go on this platform and create an automated media kit fast. And you can put in all those details, including your location, your contact details, your rate card, and you can connect currently up to 4 social media platforms, and we will increase those platforms. And all it does, you don't have to do anything. You just need to log into your platform, give us permission to pull the data. We don't have full access to your account. Don't worry. We just pull the data and we visualize that data. And you don't have to keep revising. You no longer need to take screenshots to prove that you own the account. All you have to do, rather than sending PDF documents, all you have to do is send a link of your media kit to a brand. Let's say you want to partner with MAC Cosmetics, or you want to partner with Apple or Google or whatever. For whatever reason you want to partner with that brand, all you have to do is send them the link and be like, hey, here's my media kit. Not only that, you control who sees it. And even better, you can give access to your manager. If you're managed by somebody or you have a team, you can give somebody else access to be able to manage your entire account. Then you can determine what they have access to. You also have the option of enabling who can see the media kit as well. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool features on this platform, and we're going to build more and more, because very soon we will allow you to be able to generate invoices and get paid from anywhere in the world. So that means you can get brands here in the US to hire you, and they will be able to pay you easily in US dollars, and then you will be able to pull out that money. Because right now it's very hard to get paid through Stripe or through PayPal or any of those other options. And we're making it easier for you as a creator on the continent to be able to get paid. And we're trying to get more and more brands, especially that want to work with African creators, to come on the platform as well. So that is pretty much the gist of our product and what we're trying to build. And I will create those videos of why specifically each country, and I'm going to put it in the link somewhere so that you guys can check out specifically why I'm picking each country. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this video has been informative, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.